Everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, we're going to be talking about, is this the fall of Hulk? Yes, we've got a new companion coming to the game. We know you love to collect those. So for anybody who's getting that hero collector itch, that's where you get it from. But we've got a companion coming that might, I don't know, is this the nail in the coffin for Hulk? Is he going to go by? We'll see. We're going to talk about that a little bit. A couple other changes coming. I think between this, and I'm shooting this video before we get the specific kit for America Chavez, but we know she's coming in the morning, so I'm shooting this beforehand, and I'll share what I believe the kit to be. So by the time this is published, should be out there, right? So see how it goes. If not, oh my gosh. Okay, so what I got here is some good stuff for you. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. It's the easiest way to follow along with content, comment, all that sort of thing. Give me your opinion on whether you think this is going to be actually the fall of Hulk or not. I really kind of want to know that. You can mention in Discord or comment below. Either way, I typically try to get to those, comment, and have some dialogue, etc. Hammer on like buttons, click notification bells. Let's just go check this out.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, so we got our maintenance. We got a little patch coming along. I'm shooting this on the evening of the 24th Eastern Standard Time. So we've got some stuff coming, some changes. Maintenance for me starts in about, what is that? 3 hours about from now. So we've got the period you're going to get America or a Chavez support box. Yay, rah, rah. The notice is the couple things that they've got in here for changes, fixes, etc. The 4-star special Omega card that do not display in the Omega card inventory will be deleted. I have no idea what this is. I'm assuming people are experiencing this, but the 4-star special card box equivalent to the number of affected 4-star special card acquired has been sent as compensation to the agents who drew that regular Omega card during the affected period and experienced the issue. So whatever was happening with that Omega card, you should be getting that in your mail in game. This is what we're going to talk about a little bit. Okay, America Chavez is going to be added to the game as a special companion. Okay, I was sort of expecting this. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen. We're going to talk about the kit or expected kit here in a second as soon as we get through this. Fixes: detailed description will be added to further clarify some skill effects. We got Captain America Magic and Captain Marvel. Added skill explanation: guard disable immunity, guard disable immunity, guard break immunity for 20 seconds. For anybody who actually plays these characters, was this already kind of happening? I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping it's just clarifying what was already done. It says added to further clarify the skill effects. I'm thinking that was already there. Skill text description for the heroes will be fixed. Doctor Strange for his Eye of Agamotto, Orb of Agamotto. It basically is the same thing with the exception of, and can deal damage even when the enemy is in stealth mode. So I think that that's just something they're adding. They're probably picking this up when like Scarlet Witch or, you know, when Black Widow maybe was in stealth. Granted, she can take damage in stealth anyway, so there's a ton of abilities that can do this. But either way, they're noting that there for Doctor Strange. The same thing with Scarlet Witch for the Darkhold. He can even deal damage when in stealth mode. And let's see, and I think that was pretty much it. Everything else there stays the exact same. Knock them down. Darkhold and nearby enemies can deal. Oh wait, no. So this whole thing, arc hold to enemy attacks nearby enemies and can deal damage even if the enemy's stealth. So it just is kind of clarifying that. Third item they've got on here, an issue where squad-related epic missions cannot proceed with the Pegasus-based mission. I've been talking to them about this a little bit, so I think that's what that is. There's some quests. There was, I think, Yondu, some other one, Storm, that you just couldn't move forward on. It was kind of weird. So I'm hoping that's what that is. English text, they're going to fix that. Scarlet Witch's Witch Tongue. Incorrect English skill description will be fixed. All right, so keep an eye out for that, what that is. I'm glad I didn't dive deep into all those skills. I did a little bit, but I still want to cover that some more and kind of really do that deep dive. An issue where the breaking limits challenge do not complete after transcending special and rare companions. That's a whale kraken issue that if anybody's experienced that, but I'm glad they're fixing it. They can now complete the affected challenge and receive the respective rewards based on the total achieved from transcendence. So looks like anybody who had an issue, they're going to fix that for you. Breaking limits challenges normally apply when... Okay, that's great. An issue where Magic's level achievement can be searched, event, thanks. An issue where Hydra Empire, Hydra America, it's text issue. Convergence box explanation in text in Russian is going to fix. New agent alliance name is displayed incorrectly in Russian. An issue where Wong Companion Festival screen do not display. New events will be prepared to support our agents' grad adventure in Marvel Future Revolution. It's often new offers. So I always make sure you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the store real quick before we jump into this America Chavez kit, because I just want to make sure I let you know if there's anything specifically in the store that you need to get, or make sure that we're going to want to make sure you can get in the store and see if there's anything that you want to get. So, all right, let's see. All right, so featured, oh, okay. So this is only for this one right here. And I really liked this one. So, $27 for that. There's only 4 hours to do that. I recommend, grabbing that, one per squad. Let's see, these are just all, there's no timers on any of those. Okay. Draws, this is normal. All right, there's still, if you're interested in these draws, these are still all going. 14 days, 14 days, 14 days. 7 days, 7 days. All right, so all of those are staying the same. Dimension box. All right, there's not even going there. Perks, let's look at that. One per squad, nothing doing there. Daily perks, okay. Yeah, these normally stick around, but all right, bundles. Let's see. So I don't see one per squad. It looks like this is staying. I don't see a timer on it. I hope they don't get rid of this. I didn't necessarily jump on this one because I don't know. I mean, these get pretty, I'd want more stuff. I don't know. I'm still debating that one. Maybe I'll grab it. This one I already talked about. These are sort of your normal one squad. All right, they're all just sitting there. All right, cool. Events. All right, these are for, oh, and actually that Scarlet Witch is 4 hours, right? Yeah, okay. So 5 days, 5 days. We still got that stuff kind of hanging around. 7 days. This is your weekly. That should be around a little bit longer. You know what? I always grab that one. I like to pick that up. Just grab it now while I'm there. Let's see. All right. Companion. 7 days. Monthly. Whatever's. Crystals. All right. Normals. Always make sure to do this stuff before these things tick off. If you're a spender or anything like that, you want to make sure you don't miss any events. So in this, by the time you guys see this, it's going to be frankly too late. But it should act as a reminder for you for in the future. So these are all 14 days for this. Madness Fragment, 14 days. So those should all be good if you're looking for that. Normals. I've started pulling off on that a little bit. I'll decide later. I don't know. These are all typical. Wow, I can't believe I haven't done these yet. Shame. Look at that. I'm behind on my token stores here. I gotta get these. Throw that on Scarlet Witch. Do I care about that? Might as well grab the two. It's not super expensive. I don't really buy a bunch of other stuff in there. And then the Dark Zone, 6 stat. Yeah, man. I mean, you might as well get it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, just in case. So, all right, special tokens. These are 7 days, 7 days. Monthly. All right. And then these charges are just your crystals. Okay. All right. Now let's jump into America Chavez's kit. All right. So this is what we are expecting. All right. Can you see this? You cannot see this because I am in your way. But we have things that are magic. We can do things that are magical, can't we? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Look. Oh my gosh. How did he do that? Magic. All right. So Star Portal Stamp. That's the name of the skill. Description. Moves forward through a portal to deal damage to all enemies within a range, followed by a series of punches that prioritizes companions or summoned enemies. So it's going to hit companions and it prioritizes them, increases the affected enemy's damage received, and decreases their summon duration. If there are no available summon targets nearby, attack the closest enemy once and disappear, increasing the affected enemy's damage received. Bonus effect 1, max damage rate, and then your 5 stars at attack and your 6 stars another attack. So the stats there aren't bad. So the question is this going to get rid of Hulk? The reason I say that is because one's going to attack them. Two, it decreases their summon duration. By how much? I don't know. Is it, hit them multiple times and keep ticking them down? Does it get them away right away? Because the annoying part of having Hulk there is that he can get in your way for targets. The provoke is clearly another way that is annoying, but there's ways to avoid that. In Omega Wars, they're a little bit harder to avoid, but it is possible. Whereas, in Dimension Duel, I don't know if I had to roll America Chavez just because I had, in Dimension Duel, if there's a Hulk there, I'll just try to stay away. So I'm wondering now, is this the specific counter to that? Is this going to give you the opportunity to just say, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I've got America Chavez, I guess, equipped in all Omega Wars. Is that something you want to do? I mean, it is a very niche counter. So in that regard, I'm kind of like, man, I don't know if I just want to okay, if she doesn't, I mean, if her damage hits really hard, if it's close to like Icarus, and she does that to Hulk, she's going to be insanely popular. But if her damage is not, close to that or up to par with it, or, just making you feel good about it, then I think people are like, you know what? I don't care enough. I'm not going to get this companion just to have a situation that's, up every 30 seconds if somebody has it. That is, like I said, a very niche situation. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, the other character that I was really, when he first came out, was Wong. I thought, maybe this guy's the beginning of the end for Hulk, because I thought that the clearing of buff and the immunity would help that provoke just go away. But the problem is, and I was reminded by, commenters and players in game, that's nice that you can do that with Wong, but you still have the target issues with that Hulk brings to that. And it's like, you know what? That's a really good point. Wong doesn't change any of that. So looks like America Chavez will. By how much? TBD, at least as far as when I'm shooting this video. By the time we're all watching this, it's probably going to be able to be commented below. So let's comment that below. Let me know what you think as far as what she's going to be like. Is she going to make that impact? I mentioned the Discord link earlier. YouTube also has a support mechanism now for join. I think that's going to be down that way somewhere by the subscribe button over there somewhere. If you want to help support the channel, appreciate you. If you made it this far, appreciate you. Hammer down like buttons, click notification bells, subscribe, all that type of thing. Aunts, uncles, share with them. Cousins, nieces, nephews, grandma, grandpa. You know what to do. All right, so next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.